They've taken a 2-run lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Harper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 out, nobody on.
Driving, huh?
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Smith ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 down. Next for Seattle, D. Gordon. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Last chance for the Mariners.
1-1-1.
Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 11-9 is how this one ends. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jeffrey Ramirez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Michael Givens wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Dylan Bundy gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Harper. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Harper. Hey, keep playing that hot bat, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. The tag, and he is out. Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt. Guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Myers.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Four.
Side. And that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in... Standing in, Chris Harper.
The shortstop, Chris Harper.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Stewart, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Villar.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Manuel Margot.
Changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you.
So digging in now, Chris Harper. He singled his last time up.
Chris Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he will get there to make the running play. And up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Over to Villar. To Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. At the plate, Chris Harper. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
And tonight's final, 7-3. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
1 error and 11 runners left on base.
Eric Lauer. On a warm summer after. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He will lead this one
the
off today.
afternoon for San Diego, the shortstop, number 23.
Liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the... Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Digging in, Chris Harper. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Manuel.
Hit short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Chris Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Margot looks up. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first. Not in time for the double play. Chris Harper will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now batting, Austin Wynns. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Win.
The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
On the bag, right here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Myers is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
All right, come on now.
Standing in, DJ Stewart. And they're runners at the corners now. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hedges.
Is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Robert Stock is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Chris Harper will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
One time, right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now
digging in to try it again. Austin wins.
Ain't no one better here.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding into the box, DJ Stewart.
Number 25.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Runners on the move for second. And the runner back. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Greg Garcia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Carnes earns the win.
Like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my ears and flooded, cold blooded, no money, I'm something low. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far. We're running all night running, cold-blooded all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me where we're hiding from, like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from. We're running all night running, cold-blooded, all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from. Night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night We're on a night run, no telling who we're running from, and a world of secrets and demons and
Downtown Baltimore.
Let's play ball.
Here's Leonis Martin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Left center, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to...
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He brings a 4 for 12 line.
Got to hold him right here. Here we go.
Ground ball to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-2, here it comes. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left.
Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. In now, Leonis Martin. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leonis Martin.
This is on the ground is short. Could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive. What a double play. And the digging in for his second at bat, Chris Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now this at bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a third time now. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. In now for Cleveland, Glenn
The left
Horton.
fielder, number 8, Glenn Horton.
Will play ball to second. 4 to second for 1 to Trumbo, who's got it for the double play. Now at the plate, Chris Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's only 1 for 10. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Horton is over. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ground short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Bringing a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there.
Digging in now, Chris Harper starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Austin Wins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball to straightaway left. Horton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Let's go now.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
The right fielder.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Horton is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 13-3 the final score. Cleveland scored a lucky 13 in this one. Corey Kluber earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort.
His record is now 9-5.
Broadcasting live from Oriole. Dan Straley is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Into the corner and slicing foul. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2. Here's how the Indians are setting up on.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lindor.
Short, hit hard. Harper takes it in. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time in the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Harper.
Like you can, come on.
Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. In now for the O's, Boston wins, and their runners at the corners now. Popped up. Ramirez has a play, and that retires the side. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. It's back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up now, Chris Harper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hey, get your pitch.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So now Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fleetly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Glenn Horton. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Short. Harper is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Orioles, number 29.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Cleveland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Bauer earns win number 7 on the season.
7-5.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game. Digging in, Glenn Horton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the left fielder, Glenn Horton.
Ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 3 against right-handed pitching.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Cut.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Dan, count goes out the window with it.
Stepping up to the plate, Glenn Horton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Horton.
The middle. Harper ranging up the middle. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Leading off the inning, Chris Harper. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Horton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Leading off for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos.
Here now the 2-2.
1-1-1.
Hit hard up the middle. Harper fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Well, the second, this could be 2. 1 there to Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Chris Harper. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's the 2nd out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Plawecki.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Harper charging this one. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a big moment here, and standing in, Chris Harper. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
This is lifted out to left. Horton is in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Good work that time out of the Tribe bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 2 and the Orioles. Into the box now, Chris Harper. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hey, speed up and John.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Gonzalez. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
The 1-1 home. Pitch
Come on,
is
go.
popped
You're
up.
scoring.
Ramirez over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-2, the final score today. The Tribe.
Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it.